last few years, the situation at this point is simply out of hand. Rob Krentz, a constituent of mine who was murdered on March 27th, as pictured here, really is the face behind the violence on the U.S.-Mexico border. Rob Krentz was tragically murdered on his own land, a rancher that has had this property in his family for well over 100 years. President Obama, by announcing the deployment of the National Guard to the southwest border, along with $500 million in emergency supplemental funding, will provide much-needed resources to our agents who are currently serving on the ground. Reconnaissance, intelligence, surveillance. We need to make sure that the drug smugglers, the drug traffickers, the human smugglers who are coming across hundreds of thousands every single year know that they are no longer welcome to cross through southern Arizona. I'm very pleased that the Senate will hopefully be taking action on this. Chairman Carl Levin was also contacted by the administration for $500 million in increased funding through the emergency supplemental. Yesterday I called on Senator McCain and Senator Kyle to not miss this opportunity to move $500 million as well, and it is high time that we have the National Guard on the border. On Wednesday, as I serve on the House Armed Services Committee, we authorized $760 billion for our National Defense Authorization Act. $760 billion going to secure other borders abroad, borders for other countries, for other citizens. National security is border security. We need to focus on the U.S.-Mexico border, where hundreds of thousands of illegal immigrants, of drug traffickers, of coyotes, of people that want to do us harm and bring illegal drugs and illegal material into our country, they need to be stopped. I applaud the President, I applaud the administration for this important first step. This is bipartisan. Congressman Ted Poe and I have also called on the Guard to be deployed to the border. We want the Guard to be able to defend themselves. We want rules of engagement. We need to make sure that they stop illegal traffic before it comes into the border, not just become a vehicle to help, supply, and support. We need to make sure that crossers are not allowed to enter into the Southwest. Congressman Ted Poe.
Thank you. This is good news and a good start. The governor of Texas has requested that the National Guard be deployed on the Texas border. These 1,200 troops is important. It's a good start for us along the southern border with Mexico. It is important that people who wish to come into the United States illegally, primarily the criminal cartels, never get the opportunity to cross over the border. That is why the National Guard needs to be put on the border. They not only need to be backup, but they need to be also a primary source of protection and protecting the integrity of our border. The U.S. Border Patrol has also supported the idea to have an armed National Guard on the U.S.-Mexico border. We hope that is part of this plan to have them there where they can do some good. This is a bipartisan effort. We not only together, bipartisan, have asked the President to put the National Guard on the border, but we've also filed a resolution, Congresswoman Giffords and myself and others in the House of Representatives, stating as a sense of Congress that there needs to be the National Guard on the southern border of the United States. As some have said that live along the border, it has become a war zone. A Texas Ranger once told me that after dark on the Texas-Mexico border, it becomes Western. It gets Western. And that means the violence and the gunfire, all because of the criminal drug cartels trying to cross into the United States illegally. They need help. We protect the borders of other countries better than we protect our own. Third world countries protect their borders. It's time the United States realize that this is a national security issue, and it is the first duty of government to protect the sovereignty and the national security of the United States and make sure that the border is secure.